What up? It's your boy T-Bear here to reaction. So I'm about to do a couple reactions from WatchMojo involving a lot of stuff that has aged that aged badly because of what's been going on as of lately as well too, with a lot of controversy. You know, one of the big controversy going on right now is the whole situation with Diddy as well too, and many others though. So there's two videos that came out recently about 10 most disturbing things because of what we know. And first one we're going to check out is 10 disturbing 90 songs because of what we know. You know it's going to be really heavily involved with Diddy, since you know the situation going on right now. I won't get into details with it. So before I do that, I'm going to check. I know I see it's two. One of the other ones about this well too. Give me a second. So yeah, it's only those two right here. So let's the first one we're gonna check out is 10 most disturbing 90s songs because of what we know. So without further ado, let's check it out. Ooh, Chris' first video they show is the one with him and R. Kelly. Let's get it. Yeah. A lot of Christian for me.
Welcome to WatchMojo.
Lord.
And today we're breaking down songs released between 1990 to 1999. That have taken on a darker meaning in the years following their initial release. Out of respect for those involved, all entries to follow are unranked and listed in chronological order.
Okay.
My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal
fire. I was just see I went like for 2000 or anything like that.
Come As You Are, Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain was widely noted for his dark, often cryptic songwriting style. This, combined with his keen instinct for Beatlesque pop hooks, captivated the public's imagination, along with the tight musicianship of bassist Chris Novoselic and drummer Dave Grohl. Come As You Are is a shining example of this, combining all of the above traits and executing them masterfully. Cobain's 1994 passing devastated not only the band's fans, but music fans en masse, who looked to the Washington native's lyrics for answers. Once again, Come As You Are stood out within Nirvana's discography, largely for its tragically prescient hook in which Cobain declared that he didn't have a gun.
Wow.
Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, Aaliyah.
Yes. Say more
we
about.
have just two words that will answer any questions you might have.
I thought I was gonna pause it.
15-year-old R&B/pop prodigy.
All right, not gonna chance. I'll pause it. You say more about this, but let's cut it. Whew.
Aaliyah was taken on by the Pied Piper himself in a mentor-mentee relationship that very quickly deteriorated into something much more sinister. The two secretly wed while working on Aaliyah's debut album, which shares its title with this song in 1994. The marriage was annulled the following year by her parents due to her age at the time. Knowing that leads modern-day listeners to hear Age Ain't Nothing But a Number in a different, wildly off-putting light. Bump and Grind, R. Kelly.
But my body.
Woo! I'm gonna have to hold off on the other one on another day, man, because this one is gonna be too much for me already.
My body's telling me yes.
Remember Kelly from the last entry? As you might have guessed, he managed to get himself into even more trouble than when he convinced an underage girl to marry him. While 1994's Bump and Grind might have worked as a playful, if deeply corny plea to shed a potential lover's inhibitions, Kelly's misconduct in the following decades makes the song read as a serial abuser's manifesto. Accused of nearly 30 years worth of disturbing misconduct, the R&B giant was indicted and arrested on federal racketeering and human trafficking charges in 2019, making Bump and Grind an endurance test for listeners.
My life.
Y'all trying to kill me?
that act. Oh, sorry. That whole thing can't help but laugh at that. Dude,
You killing me, man! This is not about music!
Nutshell, Alice in Chains.
ooh, that's a that's an interesting one. I don't know too much about Alice in Chains, but let's hear about this.
Much like Kurt Cobain, his contemporary Alice in Chains frontman Lane Staley struggled with substance use disorder and ongoing mental health issues. This was reflected in his songwriting, which often resulted in raw, vulnerable lyrics like those found in Nutshell, a deep cut from the band's 1994 EP, Jar of Flies. The singer later passed away from an overdose in 2002, making Nutshell's already intensely personal lyrics hit even harder.
I was wondering, damn.
Tragically, Staley wouldn't be the last founding Alice in Chains member to lose his life in such a way. Original bassist Mike Starr died in 2011, also of an overdose. Jerry Cantrell, the band's guitarist and alternate lead singer, now dedicates performances of Nutshell to his fallen bandmates.
Wow.
Suicidal Thoughts,
Yup.
The Notorious B.I.G.
Don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
Even during his lifetime, Biggie Smalls made death an integral theme of his music. This is evident from the titles of his two albums, 1994's Ready to Die and 1997's Life After Death. For a clear example of this, look to this pitch dark track from the former album.
I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies.
Biggie describes his own hellish version of It's a Wonderful Life, in which the rapper fantasizes about and considers his own death. The hip-hop icon was gunned down just over 2 weeks before the release of his second record, making Ready to Die B.I.G.'s only album to be released during his lifetime.
Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies. My baby mother's 8 months, her little sister's 2. Who's to blame for both of them?
So Many Tears, Tupac.
Yup.
Back in elementary, thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed.
Much like his contemporary arch rival, Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur seemed to be preoccupied with death and dying. This was most commonly in the context of the Los Angeles gang violence he so often lamented, but he often contemplated his own passing. So Many Tears stands out in the rapper's catalog in its crystallization of themes the influential performer often covered.
Yup.
Notably, the song features Pac bluntly addressing his personal desire to end his life, as noted by Rolling Stone's Chio H. Coker. So Many Tears deals with the senseless violence that marked his childhood, but with the internal demons that threatened to consume him, snapping at his conscience like hellhounds on a bluesman's trail.
My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears.
Pretty Noose, Soundgarden.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, Chris Cornell's group. Yup.
In what
Oh,
emerged
no.
as a heartbreakingly common pattern for grunge frontmen, Soundgarden and Audioslave lead singer Chris Cornell's death was untimely. The Black Hole Sun vocalist took his own life after a 2017 concert in Detroit. While Audioslave's later Like a Stone might hit harder for Cornell's fans who are still mourning, Pretty Noose catches its eye due to its unfortunate association with the method by which Cornell ended it all. However, beside that, the song otherwise bears no indication of ideation. Cornell once described Pretty Noose as being about an attractively packaged bad idea, something that seems great at first and then comes back to bite you. Morphine, Michael Jackson.
Oh, no. I just thought about that. Damn. I just thought about that one. Wow. Dang.
While King of Pop Michael Jackson had experimented with heavier styles of music before, Morphine stands out as a groovy, distorted, almost industrial jam that almost recalls Trent Reznor's 9 Inch Nails. In line with Jackson's songwriting during the 90s, Morphine is a scathing indictment of media scrutiny regarding his well-documented personal life, acting as an impassioned plea for privacy on the singer's parts.
What?
This won't hurt you before I put it in.
While already a difficult listen at the time of its release, it took an even darker layer following Jackson's 2009 death, the result of acute propofol intoxication. This was later ruled as involuntary manslaughter on the part of Conrad Murray, his personal physician.
He's trying hard to convince her to give him more of what he had.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
You
have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Oh, boy.
If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Satisfy You, Diddy featuring R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Damn. That's all I'll say.
Somehow, two of the biggest figures in 90s hip-hop and R&B turned out to be two of the most sinister villains of the decades since. And in an entirely predictable yet super creepy turn of events, their collaboration, Satisfy You, has aged, well, about as well as you might expect, which is to say, like milk.
Yup, got that right.
Get them worries off your brain, girl. I'm in your corner, do what you want, it's your thing, girl.
Over a barely tweaked instrumental sample of I Got 5 on It by Loonies, Kelly and Sean Diddy Combs desperately plead with a romantic interest to break up with her significant other. Knowing the extent of the musician's misconduct will have you shuddering after the fact. Particularly Combs' assertion that I'm the feeling that you can't leave.
I can straight lace you, not just appearance. Stimulate your mind, strengthen your spirit. Be the voice of reason when you ain't trying to hear it.
Which 90s song is hard for you to hear nowadays? Be sure to let us know in the comments.
Woo! Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Dag. Oh, man. Yeah. Whew. Definitely a good amount of one that was very quick. The other one is like, oh shit, I never thought about that. Especially the ones I knew too much about with Alice in the Chain, but the one with Chris Cornell, dag. Oh man, the word thing I didn't think about them with Michael Jackson, but Jesus Christ, yo. Whew. Anyway, other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T signing off. One love.